Hi, collective. You have a person in your energy, male or female, who is not awakened yet, but has a level of arrogance about them where they feel like they don't need to doubt that they have enough strength to overcome a situation going on in your relationship. They are not using any level of wisdom in this decision making. But it seems like you've been giving them a chance over and over and over again to improve upon the situation, to make the situation better between the two of you. But it seems like their only goal is to control the situation, have control over you in some way. And they're refusing to treat you the way that you deserved. But it seems like they go above and beyond for the people in their life who don't even care for them, and they have not walked away from people, places, and situations that are no longer serving them, which is causing the tension between the two of you in either your current relationship, if you guys are still together, or this has caused the separation between the two of you. So let's tap in. Let's actually see what's going on in romance and love this week. Hi, collective. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. All my current followers and subscribers, welcome back in. Thank you guys for being here with me again. I appreciate all of your love and support of the channel. It is greatly appreciated. I will never stop saying it. All the new and incoming followers and subscribers, welcome in. Glad you found the channel. Welcome to the Soul Tribe. Come in, get comfortable, and let's see what's going on with romance and love with you guys this week. So what's the tea on this situation with this person that you're dealing with who seems to have a big ego? Oh, so they're no longer your boo is what you're telling me. New boo in the reverse. New love, learning each other, flirtation. So this is somebody who you have walked away from. Again, seems like they have this ego the size of Mount Everest, where they feel like they can keep control of you, obviously, even in your separation at this time. That's very interesting. What else happened in this situation with the collective and this person on their mind? Yep. You guys are definitely not together. There's no more whining and dining happening, no dates, no courtships. Yeah, there's no romance and passion left in this situation with this individual here. But I can see that, somebody who has such a big ego that feels like they can control the relationship, even when you guys are in separation. Obviously, if you are in separation, it means that there's something that's happened. It means that this person needs to come and fix a situation in order to improve the situation. But it seems like they're choosing to still be in this conqueror energy as if they can stay in control of everything that's going on, basically making it seem like you need them more than they need you, apparently. This is very unwise. What else happened here? Long haul, in it to win it, long-term intention, invested. Yeah, you were willing to go the distance with this person until something happened. What happened? They showed you something that turned you off, that made you walk away from them. They did something that made you feel like you didn't want to no longer stay with them anymore. Yeah, you're very physically attracted to this person. And then there was definitely a level of physical attractiveness, a level of obsession between the two of you when you guys were together. You felt like that was your person. Again, like I said, you were willing to go the long haul with this person. You looked at them potentially as your future. And everybody knew how you guys felt about each other. So what happened? Something started to come out, but somebody stopped looking into something, snooping in the reverse, digging for dirt, accusations. Was this person blaming you or accusing you of cheating on them or being outside? Or was that their energy and you just got tired of trying to figure it out? This person used to be a runner. Quick getaway, the runner escaping. But now they can't escape the fact that you've walked away, that you've left them in the dust. You took this long road and you went the distance away from them. So maybe you are currently at a distance as well. After being so invested in the connection, you had to walk away. You got tired of trying to figure out what they were doing in the background when they were not with you. And this person now, all of a sudden, the fact that you guys aren't together, now they want to come back. They want to be the emperor, the conqueror. They want to take back control. They don't want to run anymore after running away from you during the whole relationship. But unfortunately, you found evidence that this person again betrayed you. This is why you were able to stop looking. The information came to you to let you know about their infidelity, about the fact that they had third party situations behind your back. And you realize this person was not taking the connection as serious as you were. Yeah, this person no longer was the key player in your life. They were no longer, important to you anymore. This person no longer was irreplaceable. They were now replaced or abandoned or gotten rid of. Yeah, this person is no longer important to you because you see that they are not serious. Yeah. And you chose not to be another one of their rebounds because apparently this person already had a connection in the background that was trash, how it landed on trash here. So whoever it is they were connected to definitely was a person, a place or thing that no longer served them. I mean, the third party may not have been romantic. Maybe it was an addiction, but whatever it was, they chose it constantly over you. Yeah, this person was a coward. Again, they ran all the time. They ghosted you all the time. And you just couldn't understand. You tried to figure out where it is they would go, what they would be doing, but they were so secretive, you couldn't figure it out. And this person ran out of time with you. Yeah. They always acted like they were too busy for you. Yeah, the clock stopped ticking. Yeah. This person was no longer able to, yeah, they can't fix this situation with you. This person probably wants to come in and, again, be in control, not actually fix the situation between the two of you. They just want to come back and love bomb you again to get back in control of the situation. Yeah, but this person was always doing too much, overindulging, and everything else other than the connection between the two of you. So you definitely never felt pretty. Yeah, this is how they treated you, more like a frenemy than an actual lover or even just a good friend. Hmm. What else? Yeah, I gave you my all, overgiving, drained, love unreturned. Like I said, you poured into this person. You looked at this person as someone to be with for the long haul. You overgave in this situation, and that was the problem. They knew that they could take advantage of you. They could leave you hanging. They could ghost you. They can go and take your energy and your love that you overgave to them and give it to everyone else because they knew this is how you were at night, sitting, waiting for them, wondering exactly, trying to figure out where they are. And it drained you. And they were okay with draining you while they were out having a good time. Yeah. What if regret over analyzing, imagine futures? And this is what you were doing, sitting there having and going through all these different emotions, trying to rationalize this person's behavior, trying to trick your mind into thinking that, what if, we did this? Maybe things will work out better. Well, what if we did this? Maybe things would turn out differently. What if this person did this? And you drove yourself crazy sitting there in illusions. Yeah, so now this person wants to come back with a fake apology. Again, very manipulative, very controlling, no real change. They just want to gaslight you again because they enjoyed your energy, but you took it away. You walked away, the deadline was up. Yeah, but now they're triggered. It's not me, it's trauma. Yeah, they had a lot of inner child wounds, inner healing to do that they never chose to do. It was a lot of projection onto you, collective. They didn't actually even feel like they were good enough to be with you. So they ran towards trash, it seems. You always come back. Exactly. This is again why they had you waiting and sitting. This is why they had you overthinking, because they knew that no matter what they did and no matter how many times they ghosted you, how much they left you hanging, left you lost with no answers, you held on to this false hope. You left the door open for them. You left it unlocked. And this was a familiar pain to you. This was what you had experienced in other relationships. And it was a pattern that you had not recognized. You didn't realize that it wasn't love, that it was control again from the beginning. This person wants to be in control again. So they're going to try to come in with this fake apology towards you, because they look at you as a possession. Their ego and pride does not see you as someone to appreciate, as someone to care for, as someone to love, because truth be told, with this person's trauma, this inner healing that they have not done, this person cannot see you as someone to love because they do not know the definition. All their life, all they've had in their life are frenemies, people who were very two-faced, that were always looking to gain in every situation. So, yes, you have gone no contact with this person. You have enforced the distance. You have not spoken to this individual, but you know that they are going to try to come back and love bomb you with this fake apology. And before, you were very confused. There was no clarity, no labels, a lot of emotional chaos, but you are choosing to stay out of confusion because you have finally figured out that confusion is just a no. There is no confusion because it wasn't love. And you finally recognize that this person is no longer your obsession because you realize you now deserve better. And you didn't mean that much to them. And now that you've accepted these realizations, you can now move forward confidently. No more back and forth, no more yo-yo games, no more mind games, no more ghosting, love bombing, breadcrumbs. You're done. You're done, collective. Let's see if we can get a few more clarifying messages along with some zodiac signs regarding this situation. Number 9, self-reliance, Virgo energy. Yeah, you had to learn how to work on yourself. You had to improve on yourself. You had to do your own self-healing in this situation. You had to realize that you deserved better, that you were capable of so much more within a relationship dynamic. But it took you time to gain that level of confidence. Yeah. And it was because of the emotional baggage that you carried, the unresolved issues within yourself. The number 7, significant. Pisces energy. You had to stop fearing separation. You had to stop fearing abandonment. This person abandoned you so many times, it probably brought back your own childhood wounds that you had not healed from. So you had a choice to continue to stay in that familiar pain, to continue to allow the repeated patterns, or to again start relying on yourself, self improvement, and let go of the unresolved issues, let go of the excess baggage. You were very, very devoted. Number 8, Taurus energy. You were very devoted to this person. You put a lot of time, effort, and energy into this relationship. You thought that you can endure anything. You thought because you are naturally a hard worker, patient, you were so mindful of this person's energy, of their emotions. You paid more attention to how they felt than how you felt. To it got to the point where you couldn't ignore how you were feeling because you felt bad so often for so long. There was no more room for you to hold on to their emotions, their baggage. You carried their burdens while again they took your joyful, happy energy to everyone else and left you hanging. Number 9, again, Taurus energy. Yeah, over time, all you could do is just be still in your own energy. You would drink while you were alone, thinking about this person while they were out drinking, but partying with everyone else. While they were out being social, you were sitting at home by yourself in your room on your couch, drinking glasses of wine, taking shots, drinking alcohol, thinking about this person, trying to rationalize why they couldn't treat you better, why they would leave you hanging, why one minute they made you feel like they wanted to be with you and the next minute they did not. Yeah, you had to look at yourself a little bit closer. You had to dive deeper. Number 4, Pisces energy. You had to do some self examination, some self exploration of your unconscious. You had to look at the things that were voids in your own life. You had to self reflect. And in order to do that, you had to disconnect from this person in order to truly see clearly. Because this person left you in so much confusion, there was no room for self reflection. Yes, so now you realize you deserve better. Gemini energy, number 4, it is time for you to relax. It's time for you to rest. If you haven't walked away from this person, it may be time to. It is time for you to regroup. It is time for you to look deeper within why you keep chasing someone who apparently does not want to be caught. Or if you have walked away, it is time for you to relax. It's time for you to meditate, regroup, and understand that you deserve better. You need to take a step back, take some time off, take a vacation, and find support. Number 1, if you need support, Capricorn energy. I feel like once you actually take time to regroup and figure out who you are again, start to show yourself love, self care, you will realize the strengths and abilities that you have. You will start to find the support that you need. I feel like you will be able to start to get things done again in your life. I feel like your life was on pause for a very long time for this particular person. You stopped taking care of those practical things in your own life, running behind this person, trying to help this person heal with your love, but you didn't realize that it was going to take more than your love to heal this individual. It was going to take them to accept that they had their own trauma that needed to be healing, that they have their own baggage they need to unpack. You could not unlock those suitcases for them. It was not going to happen. But best believe they enjoyed being in your energy when you were there, and they are now missing it if you have walked away. 100%. 100%. What's the advice from the archangels? What's the advice from the archangels? Archangel Phanuel, number 43 could be significant. You could be 4334. Archangel Phanuel, angel of hope and peace. Yes, this is your advice, collective. You need peace from this situation. You need space, time to relax, find peace, self-reflection. Fights evil, light wins, powerful force, break free. Yeah, you needed to break free from this individual. I feel like you felt stuck in this situation for so long. It drove you crazy trying to solve a riddle that was not meant to be solved by you. You needed to find your own confidence again, your own faith in yourself again. You need to start to trust yourself again. I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. Tiger's eye could be significant. Yes, and your confidence, your hope, your peace, it's timeless. Yes, you made the right decision, if you were wondering. So, congratulations for regaining your own confidence, for finding the strength. Zeus energy, you achieved a major accomplishment by taking your power back, by walking away, by finding the confidence to go within, to walk away from the emotional turmoil that had probably dragged you down for a very long time. Take the time to regroup, collective. Take the time to go within, to be with self. It's never a good idea to jump right into another relationship after getting out of one, especially one that had you on such a difficult emotional roller coaster. It's very important to do your healing so that you understand why you even got into a relationship like this in the first place. That means taking accountability of self, because only a person can be in a relationship if they choose. So maybe sitting back and trying to figure out why you chose this is what is needed for you at this time. But Archangel Phanuel is here to bring back your hope and peace within your life, your confidence. Break free from those connections that no longer serve you so you can have more love, beauty, and peace back into your life. All right, collective, that's what I have for you. I pray that this message was useful for you. Hope that it gave you some confirmations. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.